All right, man. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and get into this thing, man. So pretty much before I even start this video, I do want to say that if you watch this channel, man, all right, the Israel's Lights channel. If you come from that channel, that's our main channel. It's got about a week until the thing is gonna actually be able to repost. Esau has actually strike the channel, so it was like for about 2 weeks, it wasn't even able to have any posts go on because Esau's policies and whatnot. But that channel should be up in a week. So if you want to share this channel, this is gonna pretty much be our backup channel. Because if that one goes out, this is gonna be the only channel that we're gonna have able to post content. Lord willing, we can even create another one if it be of Yahweh, because even this channel already has a strike. Esau's out here trying to work hard on that, but you know, guess we're just gonna get into this though. So want to start this by giving all praises to the Most High and the Son. All right, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh, that is the true name of the Heavenly Father, the one true God, the Most High God of Israel. Bahashem, that is how you say in the name of Yahweh Shai. Now that is the true name of who many know as Jesus Christ, but we know that his true name in the Hebrew, it truly is Yahweh Shai. You see? So that is how you say their true names in the Paleo Hebrew, which is the ancient Hebrew, which is the Lashon Kodash, all right, the holy tongue. And also we give a shalom, that means peace, to the 12 tribes of Israel, who will be today the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? You will be the true biblical Israelites to this day, all right? Now, so I want to get into the video, and what this is going to be going into is pretty much how the devil is ready, And when we say the devil, we're really talking about a man, all right, who is Esau, the so-called white man. That is the biblical nationality for the so-called white man. And really we're referring to his elites, his higher ups, all right? These are who you would consider the devil, the people who run the world, all right? It tells you in Job 9:24 that the wicked, okay, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, you see? And pretty much the people who run everything are your banking family, all right? Your elites. And these people, they're pushing for their so-called new world order, and they're pushing pretty quick. That's why I want to go through these articles, show you how these people are ready. All right, they're ready to enforce. All right, mandatory inoculations. All right, they're ready to pretty much be devils. They're pretty much ready to show their devil horns, and that's what I want to go show through the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this video can be edifying. But let's go ahead and switch this screen over though, and I want to go ahead and get into these articles. So this right here, okay, this is from Zero Hedge. It says, after this new wave of lockdowns, most people will accept any solution because they'll be so desperate. They'll be so desperate, you see? And that's true, When these lockdowns hit, which is what Esau is trying to push, people, they're gonna want to accept anything, man, that they can go back to a so-called normal lifestyle. All right. Even if that includes having to inject themselves with what. All right. That mandatory inoculation. And that's pretty much what Esau's trying to get these people to accept. He's giving them like no way out, you know. So we're gonna read on. It says when people become desperate enough, okay, though in power, it's like no, those in power can get most of them to do just about anything. The wave of lockdowns knocked us into the worst economic downturn since the Great Depression in the 1930s. It sent suicide rates soaring all over the globe, and it plunged millions upon millions of ordinary citizens into a deep state of despair. Now, another wave of lockdowns is being instituted all over the planet, and this is going to be perfectly set. This is perfectly going to set the stage for the solution, all right, quotations, that the elite plan to offer us all in 2021. All right. And we understand that their solution is going to be Okay, those mandatory, all right, inoculations. And ultimately, we understand, according to biblical prophecy, that Esau, all right, these people, the elites, they got actually something else they want to push. All right. The ultimate solution will be the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast that you read about in the book of Revelations. All right. So this is really just setting the stage. All they're doing is setting the stage for the ultimate prophecy. All right. That ultimate thing they want you to take, which is the RFID microchip. You see, but these are the necessary steps they must take first. So we read on, it says, and once this dark winter finally ends, almost everybody will be absolutely desperate to return back to their normal life, right? So their dark winter, that is just a code word, all right, that they're pretty much trying to tell you that this winter season is gonna be dark, all right, meaning it's gonna be cruel, all right. There's gonna be we don't even know truly what's going to happen this winter, man. All right, but by the looks of it, these people they're trying to pretty much push all these lockdowns, and they're trying to push all these different type of draconian laws. They're trying to pretty much push these forced inoculations. They're trying to push all these things in the wintertime because they know that's going to be the hardest time for people to maneuver, right? Your people are going to be pretty much demobilized when it comes to winter because obviously when it's winter it's hard to even move, really, to be honest with you, man. All right, you that those are the times when most people end up having hardest trouble pretty much in the winter times because that's just what I'm saying. It's really against the body at the end of the day, man, because of the temperatures. All right, people can freeze to death. All right, you see. Anyways, let's just keep reading. It says, after seeing what the first round of lockdowns did to our nation, why would these politicians want to do it again? More than 70 million Americans have filed unemployment claims so far in 2020. More than 40 million could be facing evictions in 2021. And there has been a dramatic spike in suicides during this pandemic. All right. So the first wave of lockdowns pretty much and forced this land to go into a very, very bad economic depression. All right. The economy is shot after this whole lockdown because businesses went down, man. All right. People was losing their jobs. Okay. You had famines coming through, you see? And pretty much all across America, you had cities shutting down. New York City, that place shut down. It was boarded up. All right. The NBA, that shut down back then. Sports, that stuff had to take a back seat. So all of these things that brought in money, all right, all these businesses, pretty much your regular lifestyle, that was put to a halt. And that was on purpose because these elites, they understood what they was doing. They wanted to put it on a halt because they wanted the economy to worsen. All right, this was all planned out. Why? So that they can get rid of this current civilization. All right, they want away with this current civilization that gives you free rights. All right, you're pretty much a free citizen. You have free speech. All right, you do what you want to do here. Nah, they don't want that anymore. They want you to be a complete slave in their new world. So they're on purpose doing these lockdowns because these lockdowns are going to do nothing but destroy the economy. All right, it says 70 million Americans, man, filed for unemployment this year. All right, and it's going to be worse in 2021. All right, we keep reading. As soon as the public can get them, and we know what that means to them is just going into those inoculations. It is inevitable that millions upon millions of people will be rushed to get their shots so that they can return to their normal lives. All right, so they're putting this in play, obviously. All right, they're pretty much having everything go down the drain. They want everybody's lives to be ruined. All right. They want you to become desperate enough to the point to where you need that solution. All right. They're gonna take away your rights. They're gonna take away your folly, your joy. All right. They're gonna make you stay in your houses, and a lot of people aren't gonna be able to bear it. All right. You have a lot of people. get depressed. You have many people was committing suicide. All right, suicide rates were super high out the roof because of these so-called lockdowns. That for the first lockdown. So, all right, people don't like this, man. Obviously, so they're gonna be okay jumping at any type of solution to return back to being able to do their normal, okay, so-called normal lifestyles, like go to the grocery store, all right, go stop wearing masks. They're gonna want you to they want to go back to work. They want to continually party. They want to do what they've been doing here in this American society. All right, but that's why Esau's pushing these things so that people can have that motive to get this, okay, so-called inoculation. But the thing is, we're reading on, but what they are not telling you is that these new, okay, vax are entirely different from, okay, the original. And I'm not going to really say the words because they might even strike this, that you have gotten previously. These new, okay, these new vaccines will actually hijack your cells if you take them, is what these people are claiming. See, and this probably couldn't be further from the truth, because why in the world would they want to, all right, push these things so hard, man? Why are they going to make it mandatory? Why in the world are these things going to be like I said, free, available for anybody to take, when we know that certain of these so-called it's really just a pandemic. All right, you can't really trust these people at the end of the day. Now, what they want you to do is, all right, have to take these things, because what it's going to do is really get into your bloodstream. It's going to alter your DNA. It's going to hijack your cells. All right, is what they don't really tell you. Under normal circumstances, very few people would sign up to have their cells hijacked. But at this point, millions upon millions of people will be so desperate for a so-called solution that they will take this vaccine, no matter what no matter what the long-term consequences might be. So as you see, they're obviously instituting all these things so that people can take this, so that they can hijack your cells. They want control over you. It's pretty much what they want. All right, and I do got this article. I do got this video right here. All right. Now, this man right here, he's going to explain to you exactly what would happen when a human body gets hacked. Because like I said, that's it's actually possible for them to hack you nowadays. And this whole first part of their process is these mandatory inoculations, which is going to alter your DNA, hijack your cells, and it's going to make it possible to ultimately hack your body. It might sound crazy, but at the end of the day, we got to realize who we're dealing with. We are dealing with the devil, Esau. All right. It tells you in the scriptures that they are wiser, that he was wiser than Daniel. All right. So there's no secret they can hide, man. These people have done all type of research. They've got that left hand side knowledge from Satan to be able to do these type of things. All right. And this dude's gonna explain to you, all right, pretty much what's gonna happen. All right. And I played this video, I believe, a couple streams ago, but I do want to play it again since it links up with this article.
Might be the defining equation of life in the think might be the defining equation of life in the 21st century. B times C times D equals R, which means biological knowledge multiplied by computing power multiplied by data equals the ability to hack humans. R. If you know enough biology and you have enough computing power and data, you can hack my body and my brain and my life, and you can understand me better than I understand myself. You can know my personality type, my political views, my sexual preferences, my mental weaknesses, my deepest fears and hopes. You know more about me than I know about myself. And you can do that not just to me, but to everyone. A system that understands us better than we understand ourselves can predict our feelings and decisions, can manipulate our feelings and decisions, and can ultimately make decisions for us. Now, in the past, many tyrants and governments wanted to do it, but nobody understood biology well enough, and nobody had enough computing power and data to hack millions of people. Neither the Gestapo nor the KGB could do it. But soon, at least some corporations and governments will be able to systematically hack all the people. We humans should get used to the idea that we are no longer mysterious souls. We are now hackable animals. That's what we are. The power to hack human beings can, of course, be used for good purposes, like providing much better healthcare. But if this power falls into the hands of a 21st century Stalin, the result will be the worst totalitarian regime in human history, and we already have a number of applicants for the job of 21st century Stalin. Just imagine North Korea in 20 years when everybody has to wear a biometric bracelet which constantly monitors your blood pressure, your heart rate, your brain activity, 24 hours a day. You listen to a speech on the radio by the great leader, and they know what you actually feel. You can clap your hands and smile, but if you're angry, they know you'll be in the gulag tomorrow morning. And if we allow the emergence of such total surveillance regimes, don't think that the rich and powerful in places like Davos will be safe. Just ask Jeff Bezos. In Stalin's USSR, the state monitored members of the communist elite more than anyone else. The same will be true of future total surveillance regimes.
See, so as we see, this is ultimately Esau's next step is to get you, all right. And I want to back this up just a second right here. But anyways, this is what Esau is the technology that he has now, man. All right. You see, they're able to actually hack your DNA, hijack it, alter it, all right, and then they're going to be able to understand you then better than you know yourself. They'll actually know your sexual preference. They're going to realize like what type of people you're into, all right. They're going to know your type of personality. They're going to be able to actually know your true thoughts, your true intents. So if you're trying to hide your true intents on a physical level, you're trying to be wise, or you're trying to just, you know what I'm saying, play something off in the sight of these people, right? Nah, they don't need they don't have to they don't have to try to pretty much try to predict what you're thinking. They can actually go into your mind and figure out exactly what you are thinking. You see, and these are things that they're going to be able to do. But all they need to do is come up with some piece of technology and then institute it into you. That's it. And that's how they have came up with this. They've already came up with these forced inoculations, and this is going to be the first step. That's why this B is biology, right? The biology is going into your biology, your biochemistry, your blood, that's the first step. So the first step are these mandatory, all right, pretty much, you know what I'm saying, these mandatory inoculations. So once they get that in order, next is computing and data, and we understand what that's going into is just the RFID microchip, that piece of technology. They got something called Neuralink, and this is that technology they've got to be able to put into your skull, into your forehead, to your skull, even into your right hand. And this is going to be able to pretty much make you so-called like a superhuman. All right. And it's going to ultimately lead up to hacking humans. They're going to have full control.
Can, of course,
Slot. They're going to have full control over your whole body if you decide to actually get down with this beast. If you fully decide to get down with him, well, hey, you really took in that mark. All right. And this is Esau you're dealing with, the devil, right? That's why he's able to do these type of stuff, because he's gotten this understanding from, as you could say, Satan, you know. So he's making his moves, right? And in order to even live in Esau's new world, you're going to have to be a human that has been hacked, a human that has been totally subjected, a human that has been pretty much you're a total slave. You're not going to own yourself. Your thoughts won't probably even be your own thoughts. All right? You're going to be totally hacked. All right? And Esau's going to have his whole new world. It's going to be his so-called utopia. We did a live stream, I believe it was like 2 days ago, where they were saying they're going to have these planned metropolis, which is going to be like a new city, and it's only going to be for the people who who pretty much have all this computed into them. All right, they've gotten their things, they gotten the chips. That's the only way you'll be able to survive in Esau's all right new world. All right. So the only way you're gonna survive and the only way you're gonna continually be able to live is if you get down with these people's sanctions, which obviously is not gonna get that far, but we see how they're trying their best right now. All right. And the first step is these mandatory inoculations. Right. Ultimately it's gonna lead up to the mark. Um so let me see. I want to play this too. All right. Because this is a little clip that I had seen another brother play before, and it makes perfect sense as to why they're going to try to make this chip, all right, this RFID microchip irresistible. All right. And this is how we truly do know that the RFID microchip, it is the mark of the beast. All right. All right. And this whole forced inoculation, what they're trying to make you take, is the first step. It's the first step to making sure that this RFID chip properly works the way they want it to work, to the point to where you will become a complete, like a complete slave. No control, right?
Mind that such primitive emotions and ideas as jealousy, rage, sexual possessiveness, and monogamy have been eliminated. Your new implant has made you part of a collective whole known as the community. In the community, you are truly free to move among partners, male or female, as you choose. Your pleasure will be your guide.
I had a girlfriend once. We were going to get married. I remember being excited about that. She was killed in the first purge of the leader. Rumor has it that 80 million people died in one day. She was killed in the first purge of the leader. Rumor has it that 80 million people died in one day.
Yeah, and you gotta listen to Esau's movies. You think these movies are just entertainment? No, man. These people be putting a lot of things in their movies. They use it as subliminal messaging. It's predictive programming. So what they say here is obviously what they already plan to do. And what he just said is not going to be far fetched. Those are the type of stuff that they will be doing in order to institute this whole new world. So, we're going to keep playing though.
One day. That was just in North America. The death toll in third world countries was reported to be much higher. Not that you could confirm such rumors.
The most significant health aspect of the implant regards aging. Each one of you can reasonably expect to live far longer than 200 years of productive life for the community. As such is the case, the implant also functions as birth control. Only by the will of the leader may you procreate. Praise to the leader for the freedom he has given. Those whose old jobs are no longer necessary will receive new assignments for the good of the community. Information on how to do these new jobs will be downloaded into you via your implant.
I remember my job before he came on the scene. Before all of this, I was a designer, engineer, and test driver for Chevrolet. I was part of the team that designed the engine for the last Corvette ever manufactured. That was only a few years ago, before the whole world went insane.
Why should one desire such a weak god? It results in the destruction of the most basic drives of mankind. Self-preservation at any cost.
Come on, he was just getting going.
At any cost?
Ugh.
You weren't in LA during the purges.
Ugh.
You don't remember the bodies stacked in the streets. You don't remember the smell.
So yeah, all right. This is that is ultimately the power that they want to be able to give to you. If you pretty much get down with this, they're saying that the RFID microchip will actually be able to extend your life. All right. You have certain type of diseases, it can get rid of them. If you have any type of disabilities, hey, guess what, man? You're gonna be totally healed of those disabilities. All right. You're gonna pretty much so-called be a superhuman. They're gonna give you supernatural abilities. You wanna download something into your head. You wanna download some type of, all right, some type of you want to learn a language, you'll be able to just download it into your head. Like the Matrix had had presented to you that hey, all you gotta do is download it. All you gotta do is have a chip in your forehead or in your skull, and you're good. And this is gonna be what Esau, the so-called white man, their elites are gonna present. All right, which is the mark of the beast, but it starts with these inoculations. And as we see how they're getting themselves ready right now, all right. This is how we know, man. Esau's ready. All right. The devil is ready to move forward. All right. And it's quick. So this is another article. It says immunity cards to be issued to all Americans, enable CDC to track, all right, the C-19 status and database. All right. And if you read that, they're giving out immunity cards. And what these are is to ensure, all right, to be able to know whether certain individuals have taken the mandatory, all right, max, all right. So if you took in that mandatory inoculation, well, then you're going to get a card, and that's going to pretty much show whether, you know what I'm saying, you took it or not. And if you don't have one, well, then what do you think is going to happen? You're going to be an outcast. You're not going to be able to go and do things that a so-called regular citizen would be able to do. And they're pushing this forward for why? So that, hey man, if you don't get it, well, you're gonna pretty much be in you're gonna pretty much be in a hard spot, right? You're gonna be in a tight situation. You might not even have a job to work no more, man. All right, you probably won't even be able to buy nor sell no more, man. All right, and this is all why so Esau can go ahead and push these things into you. The masses will get it. All right, the masses will get it, and they're gonna get their DNA hijacked. All right, so that they can pretty much become, okay, total slaves. All right. So you're selling yourself over at the end of the day. You just gotta know that. You're literally selling yourself over at the end of the day by getting down with this man's orders. All right. And he's gonna make it hard, man. All right. That's why it's called, like these are gonna be called the days of trouble. All right, the hour of temptation, which is ultimately going to be the main one with the RFID chip. But this is another article. LA County Mayor refuses to wear, no, okay, Slocky, LA County Mayor. So this is what his quote is. Refusing to wear a mask is an act of domestic terrorism. See? So now they're going to say if you're not going to wear the mask, that's going to be an act of domestic terrorism. So you're going to be now labeled a terrorist because you don't want to wear a mask. How much more if you don't even have a shot, man? How much more are you going to be labeled more of a terrorist than that? So they're pretty much going for complete total, okay, control. You see, they're changing the whole narrative of freedom. Everybody has their own rights. They're not letting that go no more, man. They're not down with that no more. All right, that's played out. No more democracy. You see, they're pushing for a whole regime, like a whole tyranny, a whole, like I said, man, a whole dictatorship. All right, where only they because they are the gods. They will be your God, right? Esau wants to be the God because he believes he is God. See? But Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we understand prophecy. He's not going to get too far. Though he's going to get to a point, Esau's going to pretty much not be able to completely establish his new world. All right? Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to come and take this man down before he gets to do so. But he will do a lot of the killing. All right? He will do a lot of the, all right, making the children of Israel suffer. All right, that's why Jacob's trouble is written. All right, because that has to come to pass. So he's going to put these people in the mindset to go forth with their actions, with their depopulation, as if they will succeed. But we understand that no, they're not going to be able to succeed with everything. All right. Although they will do a lot of killing, which is Yahweh using them as the what they were set up to do is be the sword. They are the sword, man. All right. Let me get that real quick. These people, Yahweh set these people up to actually be his tool to kill. See, Esau's nothing but like a killing tool that Yahweh uses to destroy the wicked. So Yahweh's prophecy says many must be killed, many must be judged. All right. Well, he's going to use this man Esau to do that. That's why this is going to be Psalms 17 and 14. 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So the wicked, we know that that's another word for Esau, as you read in the book of Malachi, chapter 1, and I believe 4. It tells you that these people, they are known as the border of wickedness. So whatever they do, wherever they go, they bring wickedness along with them. They are estranged from the womb wicked. They were created wicked. So Yahweh says that they are his sword. All right. That's why these people they can't stop killing. All right. They cannot put the sword down, man. All right. Especially Esau, man. I believe America has been in war for 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 the 247 years or more or less years that America has been a nation. I believe America has been in war like 222 of those years. All right. So America has never put the sword down. Neither have these Edomites. They never put it down. They continually kill. All right. Slavery, lynching. All right. I mean, you can go on for days how these people, man, they love they love to kill. That's their weapon, man. All right. That's their talent. Is the Lord gave them that ability to be good with the sword. That was Esau's blessing in the book of Genesis 27. So that's why they will be used to kill off mass amounts of people. They're gonna damn near commit genocide because this is what they were created to do. All right, but it's ultimately for the wicked. All right. What else did I have here? So there's another article here. It says the United States is at a tipping point that could lead to the next revolution or civil war, which is true because hey, America is at that tipping point to where this place is gonna completely fall over. All right, whether it be the economy is gonna collapse, or it could be pretty much famine. All right, famine can come. All right, these forced inoculations, people can have uproars and riots about that. All right, I mean war can literally break off. All right, Iran, Russia, China, they're getting themselves ready. So I mean, either way you want to look at it, man, there's gonna be some type of war, some type of civil war or revolution. See, and this is inevitable. All right, these type of stuff is what the elites have been building up to happen. All right, and this is another article here I want to read that goes along with the last one I read. It says this makes perfect sense. Cities all over America are slashing police budgets as crime rates soar. So what they're doing is they're actually defunding the police. They're actually trying to get the police out of the cities. Why would they be trying to do this at a very critical moment when there's many uproars, there's many riots, all right, people, the crime rate within a lot of these different type of cities are soaring, man. Now, why would they want to go and slash the police budget and take the police off the streets when they probably are needed the most? Well, that's because they want the citizens to have no law enforcement so that they can do more crimes, so that they can pretty much destroy themselves. And once it gets out of control, there's no police to control anybody because all the police have been defunded, and we understand why. Because obviously, this is a part of the plan. Well, guess what? When it gets to the point to where they cannot control it, hey, in comes martial law. That's the whole plan. Martial law is the whole plan, man. They want to pretty much take you out your houses. All right. They want an excuse to be able to take you out of your house and put you to death. All right. This is ultimately all these things we can read. These articles come out day to day. All you gotta do is put them together, and you're gonna figure out that hey, prophecy's coming to pass. Esau's ready. All right. All things is pretty much nigh at hand. You see, and this is how these people are getting down. All right, they're gonna force these things on you. They're gonna call you a terrorist. All right, they're gonna take your DNA, hijack it, and pretty much make you a slave. All right, but like we said, this is being conducted, and this is all at the end of the day. This is all of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You see, so at the end of the day, let's go and get some scriptures real quick, because this is the first scripture I actually want to bring out. This is Ezekiel chapter 28:2. It says, "Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus saith Yahweh, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am the Most High, and I sit in the seat of the Most High in the midst of the seas. Yet thou art a man and not the Most High. Though thou set thine heart as the Most High, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret they can hide from thee." See, so this Prince of Tyrus is really just going into who you would call Esau. All right, this is really just going into if you go down to verses 13. All right, this is going into that serpent. All right, this is going into that serpent seed. Who is that serpent? We understand is none other than Esau, the deceiver. All right, a serpent, all he would really do is really try to deceive you. All right, they're known for being snakes, like slithering, man. All right, like how Eve got deceived by the serpent. We understand the serpent is not literal, but we just realize that it's just talking about a very deceptive being. See, so this person, the son of Prince of Tyrus, is talking about that deceptive person who has that heart of God because he's very prideful. All right, and he is wiser than Daniel, and there's no secret they can hide from him. All right, so this dude, man, he has all the wisdom, but like I said, man, it's from Satan. It's literally from Satan. That's why they're gonna be able to damn hack your body, hack your DNA, hijack it. They're gonna know your thoughts. They're gonna pretty much, like I said, man, they're gonna know your sexual preference. How in the hell are you gonna be able to hack a hack a human being? Because, like I said, the Most High has given them all these different type of witchcraft, sorceries, that knowledge that they get from Satan. Hey, they're putting it to work. They're putting it to use. All right. Even the book of Second Thessalonians, it tells you how they are working after Satan. They're coming as after Satan. Satan pretty much stands at these people's right hand side. And Salakia, let me go get this. And Shalom, all right, to the brothers on the comment board. All right, Shalom, Shalom. If I can get this real quick precept in the book of Second Thessalonians. All right. Give me a second. If I can bring this out. Second Thessalonians, all right, chapter 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. So that day of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, when Yahweh Shai returns, it cannot come lest there first be the falling away, which we understand is pretty much we fell away at a point from our rulership, from our power. We fell away from being the children of Israel, that top glorious kingdom. All right, now we are nothing but, all right, niggas, spicks, and coons. So that happened. And then there also has to be the son of perdition must be revealed. And who's that son of perdition? It's none other than Esau. All right, perdition, that means destruction. All right. And this man was created to be destroyed. All right, that's what the scriptures say. The wicked was literally created to be destroyed. So they are that people that are predestined for destruction, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. All right? Because again, man, these people, they act as if though they are the Most High. They want to go and dictate what other nations can do. They want to go put unlawful sanctions on other nations, right? Go into their land and set up bases because they feel as if though they have to watch everybody. They want to watch you through your smartphones. All right. They want to watch you through, all right, your smart TVs. You see, they want to know every damn thing about you. They want you to have a birth certificate, which is really just really, to be honest, that shows you that you are a slave, that you are owned by the government. You see? So at the end of the day, man, they sit as they act like they are God. They even put themselves to be the Most High. They have literally said that they are Jesus. All right, they put Caesar Borgia up. All right, they made themselves to be the children of Israel. So at the end of the day, man, these people on all levels, they'll even make a male become a female become a male. So they'll do all these things, and they want to act like they are the Most High God. They'll clone. They even can clone people. All right, these people are very, 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 very sick. They really, at the end of the day, they go to all these lengths to try to establish themselves to be the only. Okay, they want to be that one people that's just like we are, the Most High. That's why they got the Illuminati, because the Illuminati, they say that they are the enlightened ones. All right, they got the knowledge, they got the hidden truth. All right, they dictate who should die and who should not die. Like what they're doing right now, they want to say, all right, they want to pretty much dictate a so-called new world order. So they're gonna depopulate, and they think that's they think that's their call. They think that's just what they need to do for themselves. Not because they feel they are God, because that's why they do all that. Remember, verse 5, remember you not that when I was with you, I told you these things. And now you know what withholdeth him, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. So really, we're figuring out who this man is. Everybody's figuring out that the Edomites, who they are first and foremost. They're figuring out that the elites, that they're nothing but wickedness. All right, they're literally, like I said, man, they'll steal children, kidnap them. All right, drink their baby's blood. All right, people are now figuring out that these people are pedophiles, homosexuals. All right, these people have lied about everything, history, everything that you can think about. These people are those people who are being exposed. They're being exposed by the spirit of Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua. And Yahweh was saying, only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. So the Most High is the one letting these people do so. All right. These people think they have power in their hand, but not. The Lord's letting these people do what he needs them to do. See, once these people have fulfilled their role, once these people have done all that they've done, after they've killed, after they've stole, robbed, raped, murdered, after they've done their part as being the wicked, which they were created to do, that's when Yahweh is going to move them out of the way. He's going to throw them away, man, like a filthy rag. You see, all right. He's pretty much going to use them like a piece of toilet tissue. Once you wipe your ass, hey, there's no more use for the toilet tissue. Just flush it down the drain. So at the end of the day, that's how these people are to Yahweh. They're just being used. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power, signs, and lying wonders. All right, so we understand that it's not Satan. People will say, "Oh, the son of perdition is talking about the actual Satan." No, this is even him whose coming is after the working of Satan. So this man is pretty much Satan is this dude's right hand, gives this dude power. All right. That's why these people they pray to the Baphomet. They pray to these different type of say they pray to these different type of demons. All right. They offer up children on altars. All right. They do homosexual acts because they worship these people to get their power from, all right, Satan. That's how they get this wisdom, man. So this man, it says, with all deceivableness and unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. So hey man, Yahweh Shem Shai is going to consume these people with the spirit of his mouth, meaning that he's going to come on the chariots, man. All right, with the angels, and he's going to lay this place flat along with these other, okay, along with all these wicked. He's going to lay them all flat. All right, and this is the prophecy. All right, so you can't think that Esau is he's going to succeed. All right, that's what Christians will think. All right, a lot of these people who don't have the truth, they actually believe that these people might have a chance, not knowing that the prophecies literally tell you that yes, they will be ruling in the end, and they will do what they need to do, but they won't succeed. Only the elect are going to get the victory, right? This is going to be the book of Revelations chapter, all right, chapter 11, 12, and let me go and get 9. The great dragon was cast out, the old serpent called the devil and Satan, who deceived the whole world, and he was cast out into earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So the great dragon, devil, Satan, is not talking about an angel. A lot of people will think that's literally an angel who fell from heaven. Nah, this really is going into a person. All right, this is a literal dude, a literal person who, throughout scriptures, all right, it's written in parables, it's written in metaphors, similitudes. Devil only means deceiver, so he's gonna be that deceiving person, right? Who deceived the whole world. Who else is known for having every nation drink of the wine? The wine is their philosophies, their doctrines, their ideologies. America, man, they've made all nations drink of that wine, those lies, okay? And they are the deceivers. They deceive the whole world by this whole kingdom, America, making you think that being homosexual is okay. So-called freedom, your democracy, a false sense of a false sense of hope, man. All right, Christianity, all right, all come together. Everybody should be one nation, one tongue, and they deceived everybody, man. The Lord says this place is the abomination. The Lord don't deal with this nation. The Lord doesn't deal with how Esau set things up. But everybody believes that that is the true way. That's why everybody, okay, follows after the beast. See, so the devil is just talking about the ruling nation, Esau. All right. Verse 10, and I heard a loud voice from heaven. Now is come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our God, and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night. Yeah, and Esau's the accuser. All right. He's the one who has been the one accusing us from all the way back in damn near the garden. All right. With the serpent when the when Adam and Eve, all right, you're gonna figure out that that serpent was actually damn these people. All right, the same spirit. They might have not been called Edomites back then, but they were that same serpent. All right. Again, everything's written in parables and similitudes. From that point, from the garden all the way to now, they have been the ones who have been accusing us, bamboozling us, lying to us. But he's going to be cast down. All right, his lies are going to be put out of the earth. You see, 11, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death. So ultimately, the elect will overcome this troublesome time we're coming into. Look, the elect will overcome by the blood of the Lamb, by Yahweh Shai. All right, we're gonna overcome by Yahweh Shai. So the testimony which we held, which they held. So this word, these wisdom and knowledge, that's gonna keep us stable. All right, we're gonna understand not to take the chip. We're gonna understand not to really get these mandatory inoculations. You see, because we are not trying to give ourselves over to this man. We're not trying to bow ourselves, conform ourselves to the image of the beast. You trying to take that stuff just lets you know that, look, yes, you are down with Esau's program. We're not down with it, man. So we're not taking that at the end of the day. And if you are the elect, you're gonna have the same spirit. All right. You're gonna say F this dude and his whole scheme. All right. You're gonna really be not loving your life to death. That's why it says they love not their lives till death. So you would be willing to give your life up, but we understand that the Lord will protect his servants. That's the only thing. We understand that Yahweh Shem Shai will get us. Verse 12. Therefore rejoice, you heavens, and you that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down into you, having great wrath, because he know he has but a short time. So the devil, again, he's gonna come down great wrath because he knows, man, he's finished. He knows that his whole kingdom is finito. Every kingdom fell. Babylon fell. Rome fell. Yeah, Babylon, the Persians and the Medes, they fell. The Greeks, they fell. Romans, they fell. Egypt fell. All these great civilizations obviously came to an end. All right. And you don't think these Edomites, you don't think they understand how Yahweh works? They believe in the Most High, and they know the scriptures, what it say. They know that all kingdoms must come to an end. The Lord sets people to in their bounds. Once their time limit is up to rule, the Lord takes them out of the way. All right. And these people understand it's their time to get taken out of the way. So they're trying to prolong it. because they don't want to go into slavery, but they have to. See? So yeah, these people are gonna come down, knowing they got short time, but the Most High is gonna have to deal with them. All right, and so let me go and get this book in the book of Daniel, right? I'm gonna get a few precepts, and I'm probably just gonna close it out. But let me just go and get this real quick precept in Daniel chapter 8 and 25, right? Daniel 8 and 25. It reads to say, and through his policy he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many, and he shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hands. So through his policy, and what is his policies, man? All right, making sure that you take this thing, it's gonna be forced on you. If you don't get it, well then what, man? You're gonna be outcasts. All right. You see, his policies is his whole new world, man. All right. And even before that, Esau's policies has always been out. But this policy, he's going to cause craft to prosper in his hand. And he's going to magnify himself again. He's going to try to be God. All right. He's going to try to play God one more time. And by peace shall destroy many. So yeah, he's going to destroy many right now. All right. Though this man is trying to act like he's all peaceable, like he's trying to act like he's really trying to cure you. They're trying to act like they're really trying to help you. They're trying to be the hero. They made a virus. They made all these different things. And, Lord willing, this video don't get taken down. Esau might just take it down because I said that. But he's going to make these things and then go and try to act like he is the hero and then, make a so-called solution. Problem, make the problem, then create a solution. All right. He wants to act like he's the dictator. See? But he's even going to stand up against the Prince of Princes. And we know who the Prince of Princes, that's Yahushua. He's going to stand up against Yahushua, but he's going to be broken without hands. So Yahushua is not even going to have to come physically do it. He's going to do it with his chariots. All right, this man's going to be destroyed, like the Lord says, by the brightness of his mouth. The Lord's going to issue out all these lasers from the chariots. That Michael was going to be there. Uriel, all these angels are going to help Yahushua fight. Although Yahushua doesn't need help, but they're going to be there just to completely overkill these people. All right, it's going to be a day, man. That's going to be a magnificent, terrible, all right, glorious day. So I do want to get these last precepts real quick. So this will be the book of 2nd Esdras. All right, chapter 10. Oh, actually, I want to get this real quick. I want to get Isaiah. That came to mind, actually. Isaiah chapter 10 and 1. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Yeah. So Yahweh says, woe to them that, decree unrighteous decrees. And Esau, this man has decreed an unrighteous decree. Like how he says that you have to wear these masks, or else you're going to be a terrorist. Look, man, that's like, why would you want to even do that? That's Esau, all right, making an unrighteous decree. All right, he's saying you have to take these vaccines, man. All right, he's saying you have to do all these different type of things. Well, that is actually grievous. All right, and pretty much at the end of the day, the Lord's gonna have to deal with these people. The Lord said, "Woe," meaning death and destruction. So that's what's happening, man. These people, they're out here trying to make moves, but not knowing they're trying to fight against the Lord. All right, they don't really know they're fighting against the Lord at the end of the day, because the Lord is blinding them, so they don't realize that. But Yahweh's gonna have to deal with them. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 14 and 10. It says, for the world has lost its youth, and the times begin to wax old. For the world hath been divided into 12 parts, and 10 parts of it are gone already, and half of the 10th part, and there remaineth that which is after the half of the 10th part. So, all right, the world was set in a clock at Esdras' time. All right, and he says that the world was set into 12 parts. All right, and thousands of years ago, Esdras already knew that 10 parts of it were already finished. So it was like 10:30 at the time Esdras was on Earth. Now this is thousands of years ago. So right now, man, we figured out that we're at the latter end. We're at the very, very end, and all things is about to be fulfilled. All right. See, so when that clock strikes 12 in the spirit, well, that's when Yahushua is coming like a thief in the night. So that's what's coming up here quick. And we're at the very, very latter end. Verse 13 says, Now therefore set thine house in order. And okay, comfort such of them that be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. Let go of the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature, set aside thoughts that are most heavy unto thee. Haste to flee these times, for yet greater evils than those that has happened shall be done hereafter. So he says to pretty much get yourself in order, man. All right, set your house aright, man. Put away the burdens of man. Put off that mortal nature. All right, you got to put off that immortal, man. You got to put off all of these weak, okay, traits you picked up in Babylon. You got to put away all these things that are against Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, because he's coming to, like I said, destroy the land. And you got to be strong, man. You got to be able to have your mindset, okay, in tune with Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. You got to know how to call on their names. All right, you got to know all these things, because that's the only thing you're going to be able to lean on is the Lord, man. That's it. All right, so that's why you have to flee these times. You have to hasten to make sure that you are right with Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, because these prophecies are coming like quick. Each and every day, there's new prophecies coming out, man. So if you're not hastening to flee, if you're taking time, well, you probably gonna be the ones who are just have to, like I said, man, you're gonna have to be a part of the judgment, you know, because he said great evil shall happen. So I like this is what I want to get real quick in the book of Sirach 18 and let me see 20. Before judgment, examine thyself, and in the day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy. So before judgment, and when we say judgment, we're not talking. I'm not even talking about that like what Christians will portray, because a lot of Christians will tell you that hey, everybody's gonna get judged at one time. We're gonna go to like heaven, and everyone's gonna be getting in line, and you're gonna be up there. Yahweh is gonna have like a book, and they're all gonna be pretty much getting judged up there, whether you should go to heaven or hell. That is actually not biblical. All right. So their judgment, that's really talking about when all hell breaks loose, because your judgment will be set. All right. If you was wicked, you're gonna get a wicked death. I mean, you're gonna be going through all type of hell. The Lord is gonna judge people. You're gonna see people out here getting raped. You're gonna see women getting gang raped. You're gonna see men getting lynched. All right. People getting people, like I said, man, getting their limbs chopped off, getting their head chopped off. You see? All right. There's gonna be so much gruesome things going on. And this is all judgment. Yahweh is gonna truly, truly begin to judge. People are gonna be getting diseases. All right. People are gonna be eating each other. People are gonna literally people are gonna be dying by famines. This is what you would call the days of judgment. It's not one day, but it's gonna be a prolonged period. So you see, the Lord says to examine yourself though, so that you can find mercy. See, because if you take time right now, man, before all hell breaks loose, Yahweh is using this as like a grace period, so that you can get yourself where you need to be. With, you know what I'm saying? Repent. All right, pray, fast. All right, know whether you in the spirit or not. Are you in the faith or not? All right, are you fearing Yahweh or are you not? All right, because this right here, man, this is going to dictate whether you're going to be able to stand or whether you're going to fall. All right. If you can't stand right now, well, what makes you think that you're going to stand in those days? So you need to have faith right now. You need to build that up. You need to endure all your afflictions, man, because Yahweh is afflicting us right now. Like even now, brothers might go through small things. You see, you might have to lose your job sometimes, or you might be financially unstable, or you might have problems with your mind. And a lot of things you go through, man, the Lord puts you through little trials on this side because he's actually getting you ready for the bigger process, because all these little trials is building up your spirit. You're learning to call on Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, you know what I'm saying? When you go through your little tribulations and trials, you see? So that's going to truly build you up, man, so that when it gets to the point of Jacob's trouble, you're not going to be like everybody else who is never caught upon the Lord. You're not going to be somebody who's never had to fast. You're not going to be somebody who is just completely clueless. You're going to have had experience. The Lord has already tried you. He's already put you through that fire. And you're going to have to go through that last purification process, which is going to be the hour of temptation. But this is what the Lord did say. All right. Might end it with this precept, but All right. This is going to be the book of Revelations, chapter 3, and I want to go ahead and get 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them which dwell upon the earth. So Yahweh is going to ultimately keep his men from that hour. You see, because you kept the patience. You literally endured. You've been faithful unto him when things probably you probably didn't even see prophecies kicking off. You was probably still staying faithful. You see, you literally lost your life, man. You literally left everything that you had going for yourself to follow the Lord. All right. You literally have become very more disciplined. All right. You've cut off many people. All right. You've done a lot for the Lord, man. All right. So you think not Yahweh Shem Yahshua is not gonna recall all those things that you have done for him on this side, all those trials and tribulations that you stayed faithful in. So that's why you gotta continually keep patient, man. Be patient. Patience is gonna be key in this whole process, you know. And if you continually keep that faith to the end, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua says, then hey, he's gonna keep you from that hour. And it's gonna pay off, man. All right. All this waiting, okay, all this tribulation that you go through on this side, hey, it's gonna be you're gonna thank the Lord whenever he's actually saving you out of all of your troubles. All right. You could have been torn to pieces by a wild beast, but because Yahweh was with you, hey, you're gonna be good. All right. You could be chased down by a bunch of troops, but because you have, all right, you've been already being patient with the Lord on this side, and you've done what you need to do, and he's gonna deliver you from that same tribulation. You can have angels, man, like literally helping you in these days. There's gonna be some supernatural things going on, and you are gonna be able to bear witness to all of it. All right. Yahweh even says certain men are gonna be able to actually do miracles. You see, and this is all because you have kept the word of his patience. You see, that's why you do have to examine yourself. You have to set your thoughts right. You have to have wisdom and knowledge. That's going to be what's going to keep you stable. Because everybody else, no, man, they're going to be dying off left to right. People are just going to be out here not knowing a clue. So you, hey, man, that's the heritage that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has laid up to you, man. You see. So at the end of the day, yeah, that's all I really want to bring out for this stream. I'm gonna cut it off right now. But Lord willing, this video was edifying. All right. Till the next time. All right, say shalom.